Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Slack and here. We are back with a brand new video. So today we will be doing the Azure Lane contents. I did forget to do them yesterday because I was doing my missions, and my missions for me is more important than the story. So I finished my mission, well, most of it, all the way up to 11 battles left for my havocs. So we'll be doing that today. Now let's go into the Azure store and let's check what they have to sell. First commander is Vittorio Veneto. This commander improves the SAP shell damage and your smoke generator, or actually increases or the better way would be focused on improving SAP shell and smoke generator based gameplay. And yes, I'm using the patch notes for this. So her base trait is going to be your secondary battery SCP shell damage is increased by maximum 4, and secondary dispersion is reduced by 5 maximum. So, some secondary stuff here. Looks like your speed is increased when you're in the smoke, and then your deployment time is increased as well. And you have another smoke here for the unique perk. So, this commander, my overall opinion is this is a brawler commander, but mostly focused on like smoke stuff. So this is fantastic, and also SAP secondaries mostly. So it's very a good commander for the Vittorio Veneto. Fantastic commander for the Vittorio. What else? Let's see what I have for my patch notes. I believe the next one is Ager. So Ager is a German cruiser commander with a skill set designed to improve the effectiveness of your effectiveness, okay, of your secondary guns and reduce incoming damage. So this is another brawler commander, but for cruisers. And the her base rate reduces the incoming damage for cruisers and increases your her shell grouping. So there's that. Her unique perk is it reduces the incoming damage when your secondary guns are active. And then each time you shoot, your you have 10 seconds of damage increasement for your secondaries. So that's like her strongness and what she does. She has Porcupine, so there's that, increases your range by up to 12. You have some guns increasement as well. It's really a good commander, it's well balanced. I like it. It's like brawler mixed up with sniper, so it's really like a hybrid commander. All right, the next one is going to be the Talon. Okay, so this one actually it encourages you to use your consumables, so it as well as increasing the shell grouping of your cruiser. So here, cruiser dispersion and grouping per consumable use. So I think each time you use a consumable, you get a little increasement. And then grouping overall and dispersion overall. All right. So overall, this is another normal cruiser commander, but there's a down perk here. Bonus consumable cooldown per main battery hits, and then cruiser consumable cooldown time reduction. So minus 1% for the cooldown time per main battery hit. So I think main battery hit here. I don't know if the Harbin, Jeez, I keep saying Harbin. If the Talon has four guns, so each main battery hits, it's like it would be 4% each shot if you do get all guns to be hit, or if each main battery shell hit though. I don't know. I'll have to try it out for myself if I want to see. And then cooldown time reduction as well. So that is also a little bit useful sometimes. Next commander is going to be the Massachusetts. This is a very brawling commander. Okay. Massachusetts is a US battleship commander. Her skill improves both main battery and secondary battery effectiveness with stronger focus on secondary battery damage. So secondary shells that travels over 5 kilometers these deals extra damage. So 10% maximum here. This thing is strong. The real time can be reduced to, oh, this is good. 12% secondary reducement, and don't forget about this one too. So 15 and then 12. That's a very good perk. Main battery shell battleship main battery damage while enhanced secondary targeting is active. So the enhanced thing is, oh, do I have it on this one? Yes. So this is the enhanced secondary targeting. So it isn't consumable. So every time you use it, you get a main battery damage increasement. And then you get the secondary interest as I have that on my Atlantico commander, which is also nice. So Massachusetts, probably one of the most recommended, in my opinion, for now. Ventura, Veneto, and Massachusetts are my commanders that I would highly recommend. The last one remaining is the Z24, which I actually managed to pull yesterday in the free crates that I got from the mission. So this commander is a German destroyer commander. Her abilities are mostly aimed at enhancing torpedo damage potential. So it is mostly made for your torpedoes to be active in battle. So bonus to torpedo damage per torpedo hit. So each time you hit a torpedo, the damage is higher. And maximum subsequent destroyer torpedo damage. Subsequent. I don't know what that means, but torpedo damage something. It increases something. I know it does. So you can see here a lot of perks. I would recommend the look at me now here, but a lot of torpedo perks. Then her unique skill is torpedo damage while inside a smoke screen. So you you are wanna, geez, you wanna have to use a smoke when you play the Z24, and reload time is reduced by maximum to 6. So those are the commanders. I would again highly recommend these two commanders if you're looking for one of these. The Talon is fun. The Aegir is fun. They're really all fun, but I would personally recommend these two, especially Massachusetts after looking at the strong perks. So I would recommend these two commanders. But that's my opinion. Now, of course, not every player has the same opinion. So now let's check the skin on the Massachusetts. This is just a skin, so it's not a ship. The only thing it does is increases your concealment and your incoming damage. As this is a max skin, it comes as a max skin. So you can see how very detailed these skins are. There's actually moving parts over the ship. You can see a little bit like a little light is moving. So it is very first time I'm looking at this right now. or not the first time. First time this game actually gets some skins, some Azulane skins that are actually moving parts on. Because I know that on the PC version, the Aegir has moving parts. There's a lot of ships like the Azulane, Shimakaze, or some shit like that. There's like actually some moving parts when you play the ships. So it's very great that they added this for this game. But fantastic skin looking. I just wish I had the Massachusetts. I don't have it. I might actually use these global to buy it, but we'll see. The Azulane Talon, actually, this is the ship I'll be buying mostly because of the collection. So this is a Talon, but includes 8 repair parties. So you have 8 repair parties. But would you really trade this for a radar? I don't know. Radar is very strong too, so I don't know if you should select 8 of these. We'll see. And then it comes with main battery reload booster, which is actually doesn't come with it in the original Talon. This is two special perks already with the Azure Talon. So you have the main battery reload booster, will be interesting in battle. I'm really excited to try it. And is there anything that, in matter of stats, that it has been increased? No, in fact, they have been decreased from the original version. The original Talon has 15 seconds reload time. This thing has 16.5, so a bit more reload time. And then the HP has been reduced by 3,000 hit points as well. So really a little bit of decreasements, but of course these strong consumables can make it up for it. So that is fantastic. So a very strong ship. I will be purchasing this, so I will be reviewing this ship for you guys. The Agilane Z24. So you can see this ship really has very good details on it. Again, there's like the moving color here. Fantastic looking. This is a Z23, so that's what it's based off. But let's see what this thing has to offer. So first of all, from the Z23, so I'm basing off Z23, not Z24. The sonar has been increased from 96 to 100 seconds of duration, so 4 more seconds. The torpedo acquisition range for the sonar has been increased from 3.1 to 3.5 kilometers, so easier to detect torpedoes. The sonar is very much stronger from 4.4 to 5 kilometers, so very strong sonar. The torpedo range increased from 9.5 to 11 kilometers, so very good increasements for the torp range. And the torpedoes are a little bit more stealthy by zero point 0.2. But the HG shell damage has been reduced and reload time has been increased. So this thing is all about torps and sonar. So really a strong ship, very strong ship. It's a good destroyer. Massachusetts I already covered. What about the Vittorio Veneto? Where is it? Okay, so this one is probably one of my recommended picks. So the secondary battery firing range increased from 5.8 to 6.3. But that's weird because this is 6.2. But whatever, I guess they got an error in matter of patch notes. The dispersion improved by 20%, so you have way better secondaries. Again, this ship has been built for the secondaries, and from the original Vittorio Veneto, the the ship really changed from a sniper to a brawler. Then the sonar. So you got a sonar. You just got a sonar. You got three sonars and three smokes. So sonar with a smoke. So you got exhaust smoke and you got a sonar. The sonar lasts about 100 seconds and it goes about 4.7 kilometer range for ship's acquisition range. So when you use a little trick here, you use your exhaust smoke and the sonar at the same time, and if there's a DD close to you, you are super strong to kill that DD with SAP secondaries that go up to very long kilometer range. So fantastic ship. Um, I would probably consider buying it, but I would have to figure something out to try to buy this thing. But it is fantastic, um, and you can see in the front too. There's a little bit moving parts. So yeah, that's it for the Virtua Veneto. Fantastic ship. I very enjoy it. I hope I will get to purchase this thing. Now the Agilent Aegir. This is the monster of this update because obviously it's the highest tier. So this is a basically an Aegir, but built for secondaries. The range is from 6 to 7 kilometers, so a 1 kilometer higher range. Dispersion has been reduced by 15%. Your secondary battery damage increased from 1.5 to 1.6 K damage per secondary hit. Rudder shift time reduced from 14 to 11 seconds. So you have a little bit faster turning speed. Torpedo damage increased from 3.7 to 4.6. So 1,300. No, just 1,000 overall. Um, Torpedo damage has been increased. But the main battery range has been reduced from 16.2 to 15 kilometers, and then the accuracy has been reduced by 7.3%. This is so awkward. So yeah, so really the Aegir or the Angeline Aegir, because this is completely different from the Aegir, you have a brawler, like a Schroeder kind of ship we're talking about here. So don't play it like a sniper, really. You wouldn't have fun. They increase the secondaries for a reason, so yeah, you don't have much grouping and just focus on the secondaries. Again, the Agile Aegir would be fantastic for this ship because it increases a lot to the Aegir. But you can also, of course, do the technique and use auto celiacs on the Agile Aegir. It also works. Um, you can see there's like pretty much nothing that is battleship focused. Only the brawler, the battleship stuff. Like you can really have good like fun with auto celiacs on the Aegir or even the shoulder. It works on my shoulder. I have auto celiacs on my shoulder. It's fantastic. So that was it for the Agilene update. I hope I didn't take too much time reviewing this update, and there's much content. There is, of course, 4 new ships, 1 new skin, and 5 new commanders. And don't gamble too much for this update. It's not worth it. It is all great stuff, very great stuff. But again, I don't recommend spending too much money on Azure Lane. It's not always the case. But yeah, these 4 commanders, I think they're very strong. And then the Talon, the 24, and the Veneto are very strong as well. Very strong ships. So I would recommend maybe buying one of those. I'll be buying the Talon and I got the Z24 from yesterday's poll. So I got a little bit souvenirs from this update so far. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very quick video, I hope, and I'm happy I got this over with for now. And I wish you guys have a great day.